Hello. Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to talk with you again. Bum 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 bum. Bum ba-da-dum. Da 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 da. Wee da 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 da. Hello, welcome to the channel. Mr. Lone Wolf presents real crime stories. Hi, I'm Dave. How are we doing today? Mrs. My bad. I assumed your gender incorrectly. Lone Wolf presents real crime stories, ma'am. Mrs. So married as well. Damn. I lose. No, I'm just kidding. Well, you know what they say. When I assume, I make an ass out of myself. It's how it works, you know. Let's see what we are doing. I know we're doing the EDP thing, but I want to wait until I have more people to go over that. No, you didn't. Sorry. I'm just being weird. Don't mind me. I'm a strange guy. Where is my tabs? There we go. Good morning, rapper. Specifically, Daddy Rapper. Since you have at least 3 accounts that pop in. I like my egghead. It's beautiful. See, he didn't even know I switched out. Looks exactly the same. Size difference, but you know. It's mostly the same. You have a pumpkin head. Interesting. So very wide and flat. Do you also have like triangular eyes? Triangular, yeah. We don't make the U sound the right. Triangular. Still just warming up, getting into this. Da, 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 da. I was scrambling because I was not prepared. I've got to get. I'm still getting things ready for tonight's panel, which I will now be moderating because the moderator is unable to attend that I had booked. So now the moderator is me. We'll make it work though. Never moderated a panel before in my life, so wish me luck. What did I do? That's not what I wanted. The topic tonight is relationships. Mainly gender roles in relationships kind of thing. 3 topics. I'm going to set aside probably about 30 minutes a piece per topic and leave 15 minutes for intro, 15 minutes for outro kind of thing. Shooting for 2 hours. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, goes till 11. Then we'll have probably a just open panel after where people can come up and talk about whatever. Usually starts out staying on the topic so more people can get in that aren't scheduled to be on there. I need to steal I need to steal the... Fuck. Yeah, it's a relationship debate. Easy as a thumbnail for it. I need to steal his thumbnail. How do I do that? Can I just steal it straight off of his page? I'll just message him and ask him to let me steal it. I steal the thumbnail image? We'll find out. I want to go over the EDP stuff, but I want at least like 5 people here. Once 5 people get in here, then I'll start going over it. But to keep us entertained in the meantime, let's pull up that's kind of gross looking. YouTuber turned mass murderer. Sounds fun. Randy Stare. All right. That is something that we could probably work on in the future. Some kind of criminal crime law and order type thing. I definitely know a lot of people with takes on police reform and things like that. So I could easily fill out one of those type of panels. You are not alone. I am here with you, though far away. I am here to say. That's a lot of different tabs. That you are not alone. Yeah, I'll just click it here. Fuck it. Alone. Sorry, I read that at the bottom and just triggered the song in my head. Because that's how I work. Okay. I will see what we can do. Now, the important thing, though, is... hi, Freeside. The important thing is for panels, there is a prerequisite that the panelists cam up. I don't really put on people that don't cam, so make sure you have a cam and are ready to go if I do make that one. I don't really pick the topics normally. I just do whatever the person requesting the panel is doing. I just do behind the scenes production normally. This is an anomaly. I'm not usually on the screen. I usually avoid that. What did I do? I swear I had... Didn't I just have a video pulled up? Why is the video not going? There we go. Okay, I understand and wish to proceed. There we go. Now the video's going. Sorry about that. I was wondering what the hell happened.
Welcome to reality.
The man you're looking at is 24-year-old YouTuber Randy Stare. He's obsessed with two things not often found together. The cartoon Danny Phantom and Columbine. Although this should have raised red flags when Randy's descent into madness went over.
Why would liking those things set up red flags? It's really weird.
Mass killer. What's up, Ewoo
liking
crew? It's the
Danny Phantom apparently is a red flag, just so you know.
Story with you.
So if you like Danny
Today's
Phantom, you may
subject is
be a
Randy
serial
Stare,
killer.
more popularly remembered as Andrew Blaze. Despite being known by his YouTube pseudonym, I'm going to use his legal name Randy when talking about him, as this is the name that would eventually become infamous. What makes this case uniquely disturbing is the fact that Randy actually videotaped everything up until the day of his massacre.
We are
and
good to
left
go
behind a trail
there.
of disturbing clues in preparation for his final plan. And although all the signs were there that something was about to
Does
go
that mean I
wrong,
shouldn't play it? I don't know. Does that mean it'll get me flagged or something? Should I not? There's dead... Well, you said there's dead people. Like, are they actually going to show dead people? So I should probably not watch that then, right? But it's on YouTube. All right, we'll pick a different video. Okay. I have to scroll down pretty far to find ones that I haven't seen. That was kind of messed up. That's another weird one that'll buy us some time
What is up,
until I go over the EDP stuff.
Today, we are going to be covering a case
Hey,
so
Oppo, what's up?
captivating, it will leave you wondering who in the world, if anyone, you can
Yes, I am on
trust.
Top Chat as always.
If you enjoy true crime, mysteries, and true stories, be sure
Now I'm
to
on
hit
live
the like
chat.
button and subscribe. Now,
Uh-oh.
let's
Freeside, that's
get
a
into
red
it.
flag. You know that,
Rafi
right?
and David met
They said
while they
that.
were in college together, and despite their extremely different career interests, they hit it off.
Oh, there's dead
quickly
people in
became
Danny
best
Fan.
friends.
Fuck.
Rafi had his sights on journalism post.
Yeah, Top Chat fucks me over a lot.
Traffic policy analyst. But the two
I
men
thought
had
you meant in
one
the video I
distinct
had
interest in
on.
common that
Damn
brought
it.
them together. They had
Now I
both
feel dumber.
always dreamed of traveling. So, in July of 1999, David invited Rafi to come along with him on a cross-country adventure before he officially moved to California for his master's program. The plan was for the trip to end with David and Rafi arriving at David's family's house for farewell festivities, if they made it that far. Around 6 days into their journey from Massachusetts to
And
California,
as usual, I'm going to
David
link
and
the
Rafi
whole
pulled
video
over
if you want to watch it
alongside
without me
Carlsbad
interrupting
Caverns National Park
to talk
in
about random
southern
crap
New
because
Mexico.
I do that a
That
lot.
particular section of the
But,
Chihuahuan Desert in the summer
go.
months was noticeably hotter than any other time of
And
the
that's
year.
the link to Escape
Yet
with Us.
David and Rafi were rather interested
Great
in
channel.
checking it out while they were in the area.
This is Explore
In
with Us,
all
not
honesty,
Escape. I'm stupid.
most of their interest in traversing the
This is
area
definitely a
was
different
actually due in
narrator,
part
though.
to the notion that they were both extremely road weary and nearly out of funds for the
used to the
remainder of
guy
their
that
trip.
talks like this.
So the two men came up with
But a little more
sleeping
gravelly
solution
that I can't
would
do.
prove to save them some extra money: camping in the sun-blazed section of the national park. Upon pulling into the entrance of the national park,
Damn it.
David
All
asked
right,
the
fine. I'm
nearest
going back to the other one. Since I'm stupid. I misunderstood. No. No. Explore with Us. Come on. There we go.
Either ignored it or didn't take it seriously. But Randy was dead serious, and I'm not
What's up, Growling
exaggerating when I say
Arachnid?
the motive behind his massacre is the most bizarre
I
I've
had
ever
sent?
heard.
Question
Randy
mark?
first
What?
became interested in YouTube
I
in
need-
2008, eventually creating a channel called Pioneer Productions. At first, his
I don't
content
understand
seemed
that
normal.
sentence.
He created Let's Plays, filming himself and his reactions as he played video games. And sometimes he'd act out skits with a toy frog and stuffed whale. He rubbed shoulders with some popular
I guess that
creators
works.
in
Hello
YouTube's
works.
early
That makes
days.
more
He was
sense than I
mentioned at
had
one
said.
point in a Ray William Johnson video. Bragged that Fred supposedly liked one of his videos and was even friends with Plasma Master Dawn, a YouTuber who recently died and was then allegedly exposed as a sex offender. But as Randy's videos went on, there was a noticeable change. You see, Randy was obsessed with the Nickelodeon cartoon Danny Phantom, which follows the adventures of main character Danny Fenton, who became a human-ghost hybrid after an accident involving the portal between the human world
So is this
and the
guy going to
ghost
try to
zone.
become
This
a
is where Randy
human-ghost
first saw the
hybrid?
character Ember McLean. She was his first crush, and the moment he
Oh,
laid
never
eyes
mind.
upon her in his late elementary years,
Even
he
worse.
said he instantly felt something change within him.
Like, if you look on the poster behind me, those were inspired by Ember McLean, which is a
yeah,
ghost from a TV show called Danny Phantom,
Think?
which started
Let
back
me
in
look.
2003, 2004. You know, I was in late elementary school at that time. But this ghost,
Bum,
this
bum,
woman
bum.
always connected with me. But ever since I first saw her, something changed. And it wasn't like I grew up or anything like that. Like, I realized, oh my gosh, I'm attracted to girls and all this. No, it just, something changed. It was like a spark. And it just connected with me. It made me feel warm inside. And it felt very familiar, which was strange. It was like I'd seen her before.
Sorry, I have a lot of
He said his
DMs
official
to
Ember phase started in 2010,
The
but later said this obviously wasn't
Regent
a phase,
University
but a
School of Law
realization.
one?
As Randy fell down the rabbit
Don't
hole
talk
of
to
this
the police.
infatuation, he created his own spin-off characters, also known as OCs, original characters, along with his own animated
Oh,
series
no, I haven't
based on
watched
the
it yet.
show. This series was called
I'll
Ember's
watch
Ghost
it.
Squad, obviously inspired by
I don't know.
Ember
Tonight I'm
Play.
really busy, but
Randy was
maybe
so
tomorrow.
invested in his animated series that he
Tomorrow, I
had
guess I'm
stickers
too.
of his
I don't know.
fictional
I'll watch
characters
it
on his
in the
car.
next couple
What
days.
started out as a seemingly innocent
At some
partaking of
point,
a fandom was
when I've
about
got
to
nothing
turn into
going on.
something far more disturbing. But in hindsight, perhaps the signs of Randy's dark side were evident in his early years. As a child, Randy was described as shy.
That's a
He
smile.
desperately wanted friends and began struggling with thoughts of death in elementary school, fantasizing that he'd board a plane and it would crash so it would be an insta-death. Death was even a reoccurring theme in the games Randy would play as a child, making the childhood videos he'd upload all the more eerie to look back on.
It's not that easy. I can't suffer, not just me, but
What the
all
hell?
the people who made me suffer.
Why do you want to die so much? It's good to be living.
No, it's not.
His loneliness would follow him into
That's
high school.
creepy.
Though he described having a few friends, he never had a girlfriend or went on a
3
date.
killings that
It
took
was
place
during
on
this
the
time
Alaska
that Randy
Highway.
seemed to start crying out for help through attention-seeking behavior, such as writing stories in class where the characters would die horrible and gruesome deaths.
I miss what
He
you were
couldn't believe his teachers
responding to
didn't
there.
care.
I must have wrote like 4 or 5 stories where the character got killed at the end, and I actually turned these in as assignments, and I never got like any like weird looks from the teacher or anything. She was a nice teacher and everything, really great. Yeah, the teacher never like felt concerned
Yes.
or anything. I just remember.
Well, yeah,
not
that seems to
getting
be
any
a common
feedback in
trend
terms
with a
of
lot
that,
of the
so I
people
don't
in
know
these.
what she
They
was
do all
thinking, but-
seem to have some form
Soon
of
enough,
autism.
Randy started investing more time into Pioneer Productions, and it wasn't long before YouTube became his passion in life. He eventually decided to dedicate all his time to his channel. It was during this time that Randy seemed to get more and more isolated. He was almost always alone in his videos. Something inside Randy would begin to break in his late high school years as he prepared to enter the real world. He began getting poor grades as he neared graduation, and he hated his job working at the Y supermarket.
And high school, I was
There's words
that
in
typical
chat that
jaded
I can't
teenager,
read.
You know, just don't want to be here. Don't
I
want
can
to
kind of read them, but
I'm bored with my
takes
life.
too much
I
of
don't
my
know what to
brain
do,
power
I don't know where to go.
to do
you know, the typical
translation
teenage
in my
trauma
brain.
you deal with. And
Having no clue what he wanted to do with his life, he started to go down a dark path, fantasizing about
Oh.
setting himself on fire like the cartoon character Ember and taking his own life.
No,
And something
that's not a
would
good
happen to
idea.
Randy that would change him forever. One of his brother's friends, Tom, died in a car crash.
Tom Lynch. He was in my brother's grade. He's a grade below me, but I've had a class with him before and whatnot, so I knew him. And he died on his way to in school in the morning.
My
Crashed into a
bad, I
tree,
will type in
smashed into a
English.
tree,
Thank
dead
you.
on arrival at the hospital. And that was the first
I appreciate
time
it.
I got messed up. That messed me up.
Though he hadn't known Tom well, he said his death really affected him. His daydreams in
Hi,
class
Flazzy.
became consumed with either YouTube or death, and his growing fixation on the morbid subject would lead him to start a strange tradition, driving by the location of Tom's death every year on the same day he died.
When I'm not thinking about YouTube or my family or what I love, I'm always thinking about what happens after you die. I want to do everything I possibly can in life before I'm dead. And that's just a scary thought. It's like everything has to end sometime. I'll be dead one day. You'll be dead one day. It's not good to think about stuff like that. I know this is scary stuff, but it is just weird. And I think about it too much.
Randy claimed to be struck by tragedy again after one of his newest friends, Matt, also suddenly died in a car accident. He wrote in his journal, "Tom's death sucked the life out of me. Matt's death killed me."
Doesn't matter what you do, you're gonna die. You'll end up dead one day. It's like right now. Someone right now is going to sleep. They're gonna wake up tomorrow and be dead. Someone's gonna die tomorrow that just went to sleep. And they don't know that. They're gonna go to sleep now, wake up tomorrow, go into the world, and they're gonna die somehow. Car accident, heart attack, some other supernatural force or whatever. Yeah, just I think about that a lot too, which is weird. I think about death a lot. And I take no shame in thinking about dying a lot, but I seriously do think about death all the time, and it's not a good thing. Death
No, that's
is
definitely not a good thing.
Fun to think about. In a way, it's like an escape. For me, it is.
Not long after, Randy himself ended
I
up
hate
getting
thinking
into a
about
car
death.
accident,
I
and
try
it was
not to.
like this event flipped a switch in him, causing his obsessions to spiral into an even darker, deeper place. Randy began to fixate on the idea of getting older, and this idea terrified him. This fear would eventually warp into a disgust for older people, and Randy decided that living past the age of 30 was pointless. It was here that he decided he
Damn.
wanted to die young and soon.
There would be no possible way I could live until I was 60-something. Not a chance in hell. Honestly, I don't know how people
I wanna
do
live
it.
until I'm
I don't know
100
how
and
people
something.
get up every day and go to like dead-end job, come home, do the same exact routine every day, every weekend. How do you honestly do that? I was never able to compute it in my head. How do you live on this planet for decades upon decades upon decades? I honestly don't know how you do it.
At the same time, Randy was developing some other strange ideas involving the cartoon character Ember, writing in his journal. I miss my cartoon-like form. Bodies in this dimension are tolerable, but they're nothing compared to that dimension.
And that's when Ember came back into my life. It was in 2013.
How?
That was it. From that point forward, she never left my life again, ever.
He became convinced that after he died, he would return to his true form, a ghost girl just like Ember, and that he'd live on with the fictional characters he'd created in Ember's Ghost Squad, or EGS. This was what Randy called his big realization, that he didn't belong here on Earth. He was actually a ghost girl, and the only way he could return to what he was truly supposed to be was by dying. During this time, he also began struggling with his gender identity, leading him to experiment with wearing bras.
I guess what it came down to was I felt like I was like transgender or something. Like I felt like a woman the whole time.
I could believe that, Slizzy. I don't have kids, so I don't. That doesn't
I had to live
factor in
a man's body to do what I set out to do. That was my soul contract. That was what I was meant to do.
He eventually stole clothes out of his mother's closet and cross-dressed when no one else was home.
I was cross-dressing ever since high school. When you guys would go to your bowling leagues and Jeremy would go with you, I would either
to be honest, I think most people at least question that at some point in their life.
I always film a YouTube video between 9th and 10th grade on every Wednesday when you would go out the door. So I would either film a video or I would cross-dress.
Okay, that might be a little more than I'm assuming.
My whole life. I never told anybody about this.
He wrote in his journal, I sit here alone on my bed full of emptiness. I'm wearing my girl clothes with my legs crossed. Why am I damned to spend 2 to 3 decades in this disgusting body? I'm not a man. Sorry, Mom and Dad, but I'm not sorry. I'm a woman. Each and every day it gets harder and harder to live in this body. I'm wearing my female natural selection shirt with my American Eagle bra, panties, and black leggings. I guess the proper term would be transgender, but I don't even fully agree on that. I'm legit a girl trapped inside a boy's body. I'm a femme soul. Randy began taking action to change his appearance in order to better match his ghost girls. He skipped meals when he could, surprised that his family didn't notice, and started shaving all of his body hair with a woman's razor.
Yeah, I guess.
At first he hid his razor in a drawer in his room, but then for some reason decided to keep it out in the open. Again, he couldn't believe that no one noticed. Perhaps it started to seem to him like nothing he did really made a difference. Maybe he started thinking he'd need to do something more drastic to get people's attention.
Every year of my life since
Oppo is oppositional effect.
And more feminine. Can't even explain it. Look at the bathroom. Look at where my stuff was. You'll see there's a girl's Venus razor there. There's the Skintimate stuff that girls use to shave their legs and arms with. Every 3
person
days
in my chat.
Since like 2016, I've been shaving my arms and legs and entire body every 3 days. It's just one thing I'll say is like that white stain on the floor, like that splotch you'll see on my carpet. That was an Ember thing. I wanted to make my skin as white as possible to look like her. I wanted it to be completely white, so I bought this body paint, which was like, I don't even know what it was. It was like latex that like it becomes like glued to your skin and you gotta peel it off.
This guy was a
and it got on the
YouTuber?
carpet, and then it got freaking in my body hair, which like almost never came out at the time. What little body hair I had at the time anyways, but that stuff never came off. It's funny. Yeah, you're over there sleeping, and here I am at 3 in the morning covering myself in this latex.
Randy's inner turmoil was far from over, and although his passion for Ember would continue to intensify, it wasn't long before he was forming a new obsession, the Columbine High School massacre. He began frequently posting on a Columbine forum and participating in different threads, even a thread for sharing Eric Harris and Dylan Klebold memes. One post that caught his attention read, I know the students finished the 1999 school year at a nearby school, but I was wondering if they still had to complete their final exams. What about exams for the injured? It'd be so mean to make Patrick take them after he got out of the hospital. Randy replied, I never thought about that, ha ha ha. Tests had to be the last thing on the surviving victims' minds. To me, Randy just seemed like one of those people who, when he's interested in something, he dives in head first with an almost uncanny hyperfixation. But unfortunately, none of his obsessions were healthy, and now Randy was starting to get ideas. He was also starting to feel increasingly lost in life. During a live stream from 2014, 3 years before his plan, Randy suddenly
That's a
announced
good
to the dismay
question.
of his fans that he wouldn't be around much longer and would probably be leaving YouTube for reasons he couldn't state.
Not leaving right this second. It
That
could
is
be
definitely a
year,
good
it could
question,
be a little bit longer
Arachnid.
than that. I don't have anything set in stone or anything like that. There's multiple reasons for it. I don't know,
By the
I
way,
don't
this is
know
the StreamYard
what
link
to
if
say.
anybody
It's
wants to
just
pop
I'm
in.
leaving in like a year.
He ranted about how his YouTube channel was all he ever wanted to do, and how graduating from college for mass communications was a waste of 3 years, because it was a field he said he would never enter. He had his passion for YouTube, but after working at it for 6 years, he was sure he had failed. Having to accept this and figure out a different way to earn money seemed quite difficult for him.
You know, it's like, it's not really, YouTube's not a job or anything like that, but it really is like I
can be.
have 2 different jobs in my life and having to balance each one. The one I care about most is YouTube, but it's not a job. And that's
Well, why is that the one you
literally
wanna go away
all my
from?
time goes into the YouTube channel. I just can't deal with everything anymore.
He also talked about how much he hated his job at the supermarket, but he had to keep it for the money.
Supermarket for 4 years. I'm about to set the place on fire. Right now, that's my only source of income, and I'm not making a lot. I wish I could just do this forever. I wish I could just interact with viewers, do videos, but life doesn't
Me
allow
too,
that.
bud.
He also alluded to something
Me
extremely
too.
telling.
There's just,
What's
there's
up?
so much more than just
How we doing,
real
Sam?
life problems. There's other just stuff too that just what's in my head of what I want to do, and just things I don't want to say publicly because it would hurt a lot of people.
But somehow, even after this pessimistic live stream, Randy said that 2014 ended up being one of his best years, and so he held off on planning the grand escape from his human body. However, it wasn't long until he began to feel dissatisfied with
On
life
the
once
road
and
again.
in 2017, he decided
Just
it was
can't wait to
time.
get on
But
the
before he
road
could do
again.
anything, he wanted to finish off the EGS animation project he'd been working on. That, and he needed a weapon. He
Yeah.
thought he'd be able to go forward with his big plan in September, figuring he'd finish his project by then. He tried to figure out a way he could decide the date based on coding
6
the
years
letters
is a lot of
EGS,
time to put in.
E being 5, G being 7, and S being 19.
Hello,
Placing his
Smokey.
big plan for 5719. But as the days went by, he realized he couldn't wait 2 years. He wanted to die so he could become the ghost girl that was clawing to get out.
14, 13, 12 days away from doing this, you know. This
I'll
is
go
it.
through this
There's a lot
video
on
and
my
then I'm
mind.
gonna
If you're
do
in my
the
position,
EDP
you have a
stuff.
lot on your mind too. Every day.
These are the 2 things I
might
really
count,
want to.
you know,
The
this is
EDP
it.
is the
Just
thing that I
under
really
2
want to get
weeks
through
to
today.
live. You got 2 weeks to live. What do? Goddess forbid if somebody does see me blocking the exits, I don't know what they'd say. I don't know what I'd say. Tired of the same old routine. Tired of everything but my girls. That's really it.
In the meantime, Randy began filming a set of tapes for his parents to view after his death, planning to post them online just before he struck. He ranted in his journal about how much he hated humanity and how he was a self-described narcissist who enjoyed watching
sorry you had to go
tapes of
through that,
himself
Anti-Darius.
over and over again.
I know.
Pages upon
Like
pages of the journal were dedicated to
misprescriptions
learning
can
about
really
the Columbine
fuck you up. I
massacre,
had a
as he
misprescription
described
that
again and
caused me
again how he
that
was
I
sucked
feel
into the world of Columbine,
based on
and
a
how he
little bit
felt
of
a special
research
connection,
outside of
especially
what
to
they
their
told me,
parents.
because they don't
He
want to
also
say that
revealed
they
he was
fucked up.
extremely homophobic and
That led
racist,
to my
writing
pancreas shutting
extensively
down
about his
and
hatred for
being in the
gay
hospital for 2
His
weeks.
goal to finish the
so.
animation project before he
Yeah.
died wasn't working out. He complained in his journal that the voiceover actresses he hired
Misprescribed
weren't
stuff-
going fast
yeah,
enough, and he freaked
misprescribed
out when
stuff
an
is
animator
bad.
didn't want to work on his project because he wasn't comfortable with the theme. See, Randy's animation project was called the Westboro High Massacre. So all things considered, it's weird enough that he found anyone comfortable to even voice
No,
it.
not an instructional video. This
Still
is
have
more
it.
true
I
crime
sent
stuff.
The script in March. It's June 2nd. Where's my voiceovers, Laura?
This is a
that
kid
I
who
paid
was a
for? Where are
YouTuber
they?
that went
I
serial
don't
killer.
Have that voiceover by Monday, Laura.
You know, just in
dead.
case I need an
Feel like you
instructional
don't even
video.
Matter. Remember
Just kidding.
that when you work with
Kidding.
people in the future. 'Cause I expected to have this months ago. At least say what's going on so I know. It makes you feel like you don't matter. What the ever? People are worthless sacks of Nobody cares until you're dead. It's the sad truth of life. Watch all my social medias. I can't believe he's dead. I'm so sad. I loved his videos. You haven't seen jack on my social media since. And after this happens, people will be like, man, I wish I would have talked to them more. Well, too late. It's always what happened with my fan base. As much as I
Jesus.
love my fans, no one said jack to me until I said something big. Like, oh, I'm leaving. If nothing major was happening, it was like I didn't even exist. What the ever.
Damn.
Swear to Goddess. People can say they cared about me all they one. You didn't show it. But I was subscribed to you for years. Who cares? You never said anything. People say they care. I don't care. It's too late now.
But eventually, everything fell apart.
All right,
with the
yeah,
people
he
was working
apparently
with.
was missing some stuff in his personal life that he was trying to go to the internet for. Like, while I love all of my people that are popping in to support me and everything, you're all awesome. I said EDP, by the way. You need to have like an actual support system outside of YouTube. You can't rely on the parasocial relationships to sustain you. You need to seek out people that you can actually meet and talk to outside of just your fan base. Your fan base is not going to count for that kind of a thing. If you're looking for support there, it's not the best. Oh no. Well, at least you made it through that. You didn't go postal, at least in such a way that upset the rest of your life. So that's good. At least. Yeah, his parents seem distant, unfortunately. But he apparently had a brother who cared, at least a little bit.
His project was stuck, and
When
he
he was
decided
talking to
he
him.
had enough. That he couldn't wait any longer. He purchased 2 shotguns, writing in his journal, "You were a fool to trust me with that shotgun. Oh, Mother, if only you realize you just signed my death warrant by taking me to that gun shop."
That just happened. That just fucking happened. Oh my goddess. Oh my goddess. I am armed. I am armed.
I got it. I got it. 2 Mossberg 500 shotguns.
My boss has been trying to get on day shift or
Interesting.
second shift. He had an opportunity to get it, but the way things are looking, he's
What
not going
the
to get it. So it
fuck?
also put me like on the clock here because it's like he's been trying to look for other places to work. The way I see it, I can just barely have enough time to do all this within 4 weeks. I want it to be the night of June 9th. I can't tell my parents that I have 2 shotguns now. They know I have the one, but then if they see that I have the exact same gun, but 2 inches shorter on the barrel, it'd be like, why do you need that? And that's when it starts to get into like personal stuff. Like, why do you need 2 shotguns? You're scaring me. Please don't start buying more guns. You know, I have all the pieces. I'm just waiting on getting some eyeliner. So far,
Okay, this guy's definitely crazy. Sure, Sam. It definitely means something. Just remember. I missed your question too. My bad. Oh, never mind. I know what it is. Damn. Well done, Anti-Darist. We found love in a hopeless place. Found love in a hopeless place. Sorry, I'm reading all the chats to catch up. I got behind. I do too, but at the same time, you can't rely on that as your sole source of support kind of
it's
thing.
been okay.
But
I've
yes, I
gotten
do love you,
occasional,
y'all.
Like, why are you obsessed with this Columbine? But other than that, virtually nothing. I don't think people would actually think I would actually consider doing something like this.
He took target practice videos in what appeared to be in his backyard with someone else holding the camera and filming him. It makes you wonder who exactly was filming him and how they couldn't have realized something was about to go very wrong. Especially taking Randy's shirt into consideration, the same shirt Eric Harris wore on the day of the Columbine massacre.
Should I hit the button?
What happened next is almost unbelievable. Randy began
Somebody sent me mail and it got sent back because they didn't put a
that he was planning something.
apartment number
And
on
the
it,
date
so
for
I
his
had to
plan was June 7th.
let them
He
know
was
that that's
not
the
being
mistake
very
they made.
subtle at all, but
I'm
still
not
nobody
breaking up
seemed
with
to even
you.
care. In his journal, Randy seemed almost disappointed that his
Stop.
parents didn't notice he was planning something.
I love you all.
He wore his
It's
natural
okay.
selection shirt time and time again, and was shocked that his parents didn't catch the reference.
But Eric Harris had a white t-shirt, black text, natural selection. I bought 3 of them, yet none of you knew what it meant, which blew my mind. I didn't want to tell you that, so I kept that under wraps. That's a warning sign.
He wrote, "How she hasn't questioned me or seen the signs is beyond me."
Looking back now, you might realize, geez, I don't know how I missed it. You might just start having flashbacks in your head of certain things, like certain situations where it's like, wow, that was one of them, or that was a warning sign right there. Or...
He wondered in his journal if he would have fangirls who would obsess over him. "That'd be great," he wrote. He began tweeting a series of alarming messages, not only on his main Twitter account, but on the variety of alternate Twitter accounts he had created to roleplay or pretend to be his characters.
You know, I wrote all this dark, brutal, morbid, grim stuff into my videos, and people ate it up, and they loved it. They didn't realize that I actually meant it all. I started posting on all my social media how I really felt. Amber was always there in this dark place, like I mentioned. She fueled me to do this. I was like, she told me to do this. Do it for the Ghost Squad. You know, we need more souls.
He even convinced himself that one of his own fictional characters he had created, Mackenzie, was his soulmate. He drew himself as a ghost girl with Mackenzie holding hands, captioned, "Love this girl." Posing as these characters on multiple Twitter accounts, he took on their personalities and pretended he was all of them, tweeting at each other, but really just at himself. Before Randy's big plan, the Ember Ghost Squad Twitter account tweeted,
Yeah,
"If you
exactly.
think your body is ready for June 7th,
That's
then
exactly
you're
what I'm saying
mistaken.
you are. You're the
17
people in the
days
grocery
is
store
your calendar mark.
that I'm trying to avoid
Hashtag
making
big
eye
things.
contact with.
Hashtag June
Except that I'm not that guy. Even in a
As the days
grocery
counted
store,
down
I
to
make
his
eye
plan, he
contact and
posted
smile
under
at
his
people and
Mackenzie
get in
account,
random
"Can't take my
conversations.
eyes off the countdown clock."
I'm very
Andrew isn't
strange in that
crazy,
way.
Just caught in the middle of 2 worlds and dimensions. People don't see or understand that. Looking back on these Twitter accounts just feels weird, as you're looking in on Randy's alter egos. Randy made his character Mackenzie
is
calm
sad.
and shy, while he made his other character Rachel violent and angry. In speaking through his characters, he would tweet back and forth about his plans in the wide open for everyone to see. The only thing I can think is maybe people assumed the edgy and haunting content of the posts was Randy's way of really getting into the ghost-themed characters. But to him, the fun and games, the pretending, had ended a long time ago. What might be most notable about his accounts is his character Rachel's clear obsession with Columbine. Clearly, his 2 worlds were now inextricably intertwined. At this point, Randy was completely lost in his fictional world and convinced that he would die and come back as one of his characters. It was his own fantasy that would spell his doom. And as his social media antics continued and time slowly ran out, it should have been obvious to anyone following his Twitter accounts that something was very wrong. Here's where things get chilly. Randy wanted to go out with a bang, and in a sickening twist, he decided it would all come down to a coin flip. Whether he would commit a massacre at home or at the supermarket where he worked the night shift.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, so here's the deal.
I hear you, Fluzzy.
1983 quarter right here.
But I don't mind being in crowds.
Fate. Here's the fate test. I'm gonna flip this 3 times, or the best out of 3 rather. And if it's heads, I'll do it here. If it's tails, supermarket.
What the fuck?
Best of 3.
True. But you never know. One of those people that you talk to could need you.
We'll see it as I see it. If I can find it. There it is. That's the tails. See that? Two. Looking at it. Land use of here. Heads. Had to be, huh? Have to have it come down to the very last coin flip.
Why are you flipping it in the grass, you weirdo?
Okay. This is it. For all the marbles. Except we're playing for like
I have
trait
trait agreeableness.
I can't believe
True.
I'm having this come down to a coin flip. The flip of a coin. Here it goes. 1, 2, 3. It's gonna land behind the camera. Just to the side. I can't see it. I see it in the grass, but I can't see it. Tails. That is a Tails, folks. Tails.
So weird.
Which means there's gonna be a loss of a human life, besides my own. Possibly more than one.
Yeah, he does.
That's
He's
fate
not
for you.
lying, Fluzzy. He does ruffle
And
everybody's
just like
dreams.
that, it was decided, with something as silly and trivial as the flip of a coin. The fates of innocent people were sealed, and they had no idea about any of it.
Ready to die. Ready to go. 6 more nights, it'll all be over. You hear that? That's how quiet it's gonna be in my house for a week. I wanna know how everyone's gonna take this. How much they're gonna cry. How long are they gonna cry for? For all I know, this story could just be headlines one day around here and then be gone. It might not even become anything for all I know.
On June 1st, 2017, Randy posted that he was going to need the help of his fans the next Wednesday night. Randy said he needed someone to record a brief live stream of him.
I decided to broadcast it live on Facebook. I know something's gonna end the stream. It's gonna get cut short. I get reported, flagged, whatever.
In his next message on June 2nd, Randy talks about the Westboro High Massacre video he made, which he promised would come out
Yeah, I
on
don't
June
mind being in
7th.
large groups. I usually tend to like to fade in the background in them, but I don't mind being in them.
What happened? What the happened, man? This is surreal right now, but I can't believe I'm saying this, but I think this is gonna be my last video. I don't know what will happen to my channels after this. I don't know what people are gonna think of me after this.
Granted, it all
Bother me,
depends
but
what the crowd
just
is
looking at
doing.
everyone
Like
the
at a
supermarket,
concert, I
The
understand.
manager's coming in, just messing around, talking about this, and 4 more nights, your whole lives are gonna be turned upside down because of me. I'm gonna f your life up. I can't wait. I want that supermarket to be closed for like a month or go out of business. It's a crime scene. It's gonna be a crime scene, and then it'll be over, and everything will just be thrown away. Whoever would have thought that a cartoon character would cause this to happen? A cartoon character. How can a cartoon character bring all this out in you? How is that even possible? The biggest question will always be, why? I only partially told you why. I'm not gonna tell you everything. There's stuff that you still don't know about me that I'll never tell you. I'll take it to the grave. You want a chip? I'm not a psychopath. I don't hunt people down and kill them.
You are a psychopath, buddy.
substantial.
Sorry to tell you.
Dying. Take away YouTube, I'm nothing. I mean, there's other dimensions out there besides Earth. There's going to be a big eternal
No.
war. I will be laughing.
I've been in plenty of large groups of people with
I
nothing
get
bad
messages
happening.
saying, I help people get through dark times, or I changed their life, or my videos make them laugh their ass off or put a smile on their face. That's all I ever really wanted deep down. It wasn't
All right, well,
there in the beginning. Like in the
have
beginning, I
fun,
just wanted
Sam.
to be like,
I'll see you in a
wanted to
little
get
bit.
famous from it. That was pretty much it. But I was like Onision that had an actual decent fan base, pretty much. Personally, I actually used to watch Onision back in 2000.
Well, except that Onision used to
use
like
his music in my videos, and I just sort of
mess
went,
around with his
like, all right,
fans
he's making
that
really
were
weird
underage.
that I don't care about. So because he would
It's
cross
creepy.
dress, and I'm like, no thanks. Even though I cross dress myself, it's kind of funny. Pretty similar with some things we view. I say really brutal shit on Twitter sometimes, but people support it sometimes. It blows my mind. It's like, cool. It's a man's world. Men, women are better. I'm gonna miss you guys. I really am. My emotions just aren't what they used to be. Yet the
Come
most
again?
random thing in the world can make me cry, but things that are supposed to make you cry, they don't. You can let it go, and Frozen
Yeah.
made me cry.
What I don't
A lot.
actually know what exactly
Not
is
just
up with
once,
him.
Numerous of times, like almost every time I'd watch the movie, and I watched the
But
movie.
yeah,
like 20
definitely
times. Life's
hope for
real
the best
short.
for him.
Sometimes it feels like an eternity, but life's so damn short. And look at me, it's like I blinked and I was 24 and a half. And I'll die 24 and a half.
But yeah, I get you. I know he's having some kind of cognitive issue, right? So hopefully he can get through all that and come out better. I'm not good at this kind of thing. But yeah. There's always... As long as he's enjoying himself, I'll definitely say what's up. Okay, the way you were saying that, I thought you were saying, what's going... I'm totally confused. What should I call him? Hi, Pop. When am I supposed to say hi to him? I'm confused. Help! Sam, are you there now? Or are you going there still? If he's there, I'll say hi. What's up? Hi, I'm Dave. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, he's your pop, so obviously an important person in your life, and you're an important person in my life, so obviously I want to help you in any way I can. I think I misread what you were saying first. But yeah, just let me know when you're there and I'll happily say hi. Ooh.
I sit here and I ask myself, would I do it
Yeah,
all over again if I could?
I get that.
I'm gonna be
A lot of
dead
people
before next week
feel like they
ends.
don't
I'll
want
be
to
dead.
burden other
Legit
people
dead.
with their problems, so they
It's
don't
okay.
tell you.
I'll miss you guys. I'll miss you a lot. Some of you, maybe I'll see on the other side. And this is Andrew Blaze signing off for the last time. Enjoy the rest of your lives. Andrew, out.
Yikes.
And then in the early morning hours of June 7th, Randy took a strange and eerie video of the Wise Market grocery store, the place he worked for 7 years, and the same place that would later become a crime scene. In this video, it seems he's
No,
snooping
I'm happy
around
to
the
say
store,
something.
checking all
Trust
the
me.
exit points, and it's incredibly haunting to watch, knowing what would happen just one day later. On the night of June 7th, just hours before the horror that was about to unfold, Randy posted his final video to YouTube. His big animation project. It starts out and shows him loading 2 shotguns, which he calls the Twins, named Mackenzie and Rachel after his favorite fictional characters, before he stuffs them into a duffel bag.
I gave them names. The first one I bought, I called Rachel, and then I called the smaller one Mackenzie, after Mackenzie West. As much as you might find it hard to believe, in this poster, I'm the one wrapping my
I kind of
arms
do
around
that
her.
too.
That's me.
Again,
Arachnid.
this is a reference to Columbine, as Eric Harris also named his firearm. But Randy didn't stop there. Eric had etched the name into the firearm, and Randy decided to do the exact same thing.
Now I duct taped the pistol grip thanks to Eric Harris.
It's in this video that he proclaims, "I've been stepped on my whole life, not anymore. I've had enough of this putrid planet and I'm gonna leave my mark." Yeah, kinda dark, and it honestly makes me wonder what was a bigger motivator for him in the end. The rebirth as a ghost girl he so desperately wished for, or simply getting the attention he desired for so long. You're looking at the beginning of his video right now, hours before what happened. At this point, Randy isn't being discreet. In fact, he practically bragged that something was going to happen. It was in plain sight now, and there was still time to stop him,
Oh,
but
there you are.
still no one reported.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
What's good, sir? Did you read the private chat?
No, I suck at that.
No, you're good. It takes a bit to get used to that shit.
Yeah, give me 1 sec.
I just asked you. Can you make it where only you hear me?
Say something? Okay, yeah, we're good. Only I can hear you at the moment. Gotcha. Oh. Oh no, I'm cool with it. I just didn't I misread what you said. I thought you were saying say something to the chat about what's going on with your dad, and I was like, I don't really know what's going on with your dad. So I misread that totally, and you just wanted me to say something to your dad, which I'm fine with. I'm absolutely fine with saying something to your dad. Yep, well, Sam's dad. Sam's pops. Mr. Sam, gotcha. Yeah, is he there? Hey, Mr. Sam. Oh, what? You're confusing me. You're cutting out now. You're roboting. I can't hear anything. Ah! I have lost you completely now. Think we got a bad connection. That may be it. Hello. And I caught fire. Please stay with me, lay with me. In your eyes, like my first time that I caught fire. Stay with me, lay with me now. You can stay and watch me fall, and then I'll ask for help. Stay with me now. Uh-oh, I lost Sam. He'll be back. Alright, back to the video for now. Boop.
Ordered a thing.
I started talking with a girl online, and I started talking to her about the shotgun I got. She was one of only 2 people I told about the shotgun.
Clearly, something dark is about to happen, but I have to warn you that what happens next is extremely disturbing.
Danger zone of this video, I'm assuming.
Seems like it could happen anywhere and to anyone. The next day, in the early morning hours of June 8th, 24-year-old Randy was working his night shift at the store. He and 4 other employees of the store were stocking the shelves while they got ready to close. It was well after midnight, and the store was quiet as they were all pretty tired. But because they all wanted to get the work done and head home, none of the other employees noticed that Randy wasn't actually doing his job. Instead of helping close the store and stock shelves, he was creeping to each of the exits and barricading them with pallets, trapping everyone inside. This calm and calculated preparation is especially chilling to me because there were so many chances to second-guess the plan and turn back before it was too late. Randy took none of them. He casually walks to the emergency exit and pushes a pallet in front of the door before he goes back to cleaning up the store. When he pauses again, none of his co-workers think anything of it, especially because Randy is on his phone. What no one knew was that Randy was sending out a few different videos and posts, which were all detailed plans of the disturbing thing he was going to do next. On one of his Twitter accounts, he uploaded videos called Journal,
That's kind of
Digital
creepy,
Set,
Arachnid.
and most concerningly, one called
For the record.
Tapes. At 10 p.m., he tweeted as Mackenzie, "I hope we were able to get you through the day. I always hate
The wording
goodbyes,
of
but
that.
it's more like, see you later. Thank you, Mackenzie." Just before 1 a.m., right before the massacre, he tweeted as Rachel, "Me and Andrew are going to give the world a little insight as to what really lurks around in the shadows of your everyday lives."
True.
As soon as he was sure that the videos and tweets were up, Randy begins his sinister plan. Something that everyone
Did
on the
he
internet
really
can now see
type
coming.
this
But his
out?
unsuspecting co-workers have no idea that they're trapped in a nightmare that Randy has already made sure they can't escape. Around 1 a.m., with the doors at the back of the building all blocked, Randy marches his way to the main entrance to the store, where he locks the doors and blocks them with another pallet. Then he pulls out the 2 pistol-grip pump-action shotguns he had hidden in the duffel bag that he brought to work. Randy had brought 2 guns, just in case one of them breaks down on him or jams and he has no way of fixing it. As you'll see, Randy has taken great care to ensure that everything will go according to his gruesome plan.
And this is
Eerily
why
calm,
everyone
Randy
should
walks
be
through the
armed.
store, shotguns ready. The details of what happens next are debated. As
So
the
when
news accounts
something
differ
stupid
from what
like
one of
this
the employees
happens,
says happened. I'll tell you all of
you
it
have
so
a
you can make
defense.
up your own mind,
This
but
is
be
why I'm
warned,
very
what happens
pro-gun.
next is terrifying. In the store with
Because in
Randy
a
are
gun-free
25-year-old
environment,
47-year-old
you're
Brian,
at this guy's
62-year-old
will
Terry, and 25-year-old
in this situation.
Kristen. According to Kristen, she was in the same aisle as Victoria, working together to restock the shelves. Both girls have their headphones in, with Victoria's music cranked up and Kristen's a little lower.
If
the two are goofing around when
people
Victoria
like this
goes
didn't
further down the
exist,
aisle to get
then I
another
wouldn't
stack
have a
of
problem
labels,
with a gun-free
completely
society,
unaware of
but
what was about to happen. I don't hate Victoria, but you gotta go, Randy had written earlier in his journal. All of a sudden,
these
from where
are
she's
large
standing,
reasons
Kristen
why
hears
I
a
am
few
very
popping sounds
pro-gun,
followed by a
and
thud. Kristen doesn't know it, but
I'm
Randy
almost
has just
for
shot
mandatory
Victoria,
carry,
first wounding her across
but
the chest.
that could
But as she
be
turned to run
dangerous
from
if you
him, he
don't
kept
understand
pulling the
gun
trigger, shooting her from behind at the base
safety
of her
and
skull.
stuff.
And then Kristen's whole world turns upside down. When she turns to see what the popping noise was, she's met with Randy standing at the end of the aisle, about several feet away from her, the guns in his hands and Victoria laying on the ground between them. As she watches in horror and shock, Randy mercilessly fires a few more shots into Victoria. Then Randy looks up and he and Kristen lock eyes. As they stare at each other, her feet are rooted to the ground, her mind racing a mile a minute, trying to comprehend what is happening. After a few heart-pounding seconds, during which Randy must have been debating killing her, he just turns and walks into the other aisle. Now, this is one of the places that accounts differ, as Kristen says that she made eye contact with Randy after he shot Victoria, which is incredibly disturbing to consider. But the other possible version of events is even more eerie. Various news sources actually reported that Kristen hadn't heard the pop of gunfire at all. Instead, they alleged that according to CCTV footage, after shooting Victoria, Randy found Kristen where she was working, and eerily looms only a few feet behind her. And the whole time she has no idea.
Thank you for saying what, the gun safety
Randy
thing?
has a shotgun still hot from
Yeah,
being
because that's
fired,
very
and just
important.
watches her
I'm
for 5
extremely
seconds. Then he turns and goes into the next aisle. I don't know which account is
stringent
true,
on
but
gun
regardless,
safety
both
stuff.
versions
I
are
feel like if you're
incredible.
gonna own a gun, you have to
In the other
understand gun
aisle, Randy
safety
finds Brian. He
inside
shoots
and
him from
out.
far away, hitting his arm, groin, chest, and the right side of his head. 3 of the 5 shots Brian was hit with were lethal. Randy also hunts down his oldest co-worker, who at this point had probably heard the gunshots. Terry Sterling is shot twice in the back and shoulder, and I imagine that he must have been trying to run away when he was killed. According to Kristen, while this was happening, she still hadn't moved. She was frozen in fear, sure that what she had seen was a bad prank, because how could it actually have been real? When she finally makes herself move, she runs to check on Victoria where she isn't
pretty sure
moving.
that's how everybody
she even
would
tries
feel.
to shake her a little to wake her up, but though Victoria still has a heartbeat, she's in a critical condition. Kristen realizes she
The
has to
shock
go
makes
and
you
help
not realize
because she
what
doesn't
you're
know where
hearing.
Randy is
You're
in the
like
store.
dissociating
She calls
from
911
it.
on her phone while still in the aisle. What she didn't know was that it was sadly too late for any of her co-workers to be saved. She then runs to the self-scanners in the store, and as she does, she can hear even more gunshots. At the scanner, she can't see exactly where Randy is, a very dangerous
And that's my
vulnerable
whole
position
point,
to be
Fuzzy.
in.
It's just,
So to keep track of
yes,
his
the
location,
crazy
she
people
takes
will
a
have
risk
guns,
and
but the
runs a
crazy
little
people that
further.
want guns will
When she
get
spots
guns.
him and his back is turned, Kristen makes a break.
They don't
for
have
the
to
front
legally
door.
acquire their
Once there,
guns.
she's able to reach past the pallet that Randy has blocked the exit with, and finally
The
unlock
people who
door.
intend to do
But when
bad
she
things
goes
with
to push it
guns
open,
don't
her
care
heart
about
sinks.
the
The door
legalities
won't
of
slide.
obtaining the
Panicking,
guns.
Kristen slams her shoulder into the door until it pops open.
The
and she can run
law-abiding
outside and
citizens
into
that
the
get
parking
guns the
lot.
legal way are the
Even
ones
as a
that you
brief
want
wave
with
of
the gun
relief floods
normally.
over her, she knows she's not out of the woods yet. Her instincts are to run for a car, but when she sees Randy's vehicle, she decides to avoid it and keep running up a hill in order to hide behind a bush until help arrives. While Kristen is escaping, Randy is still inside finishing his plan. Though he's managed to shoot all of his co-workers except Kristen, he opens fire on some of the merchandise in the store, shattering glass all around him before he shoots at a few of the small portable propane tanks. He wants them to blow up to destroy the store.
Arachnid, it's one of the reasons why shotguns are
Randy continues
so
to
useful
randomly
for
fire at the
home
store
defense.
before he decides that he has met the end of his thorough plan.
'Cause one good
Just
shot
as
and you're
calmly as
safe.
He made his way through the store. Randy then walks into the deli section where he takes his own life. In a gruesomely short amount of time, a total of 59 bullets were fired, all from just one of the shotguns Randy carried. His last tweet was, "Goodbye, humans. I'll miss you." All 3 of his co-workers died.
And also
from their
people will
wounds.
think twice
Only
if they
Kristen
know the
managed
people
to
around
escape.
them are also
Even when
armed.
talking about how she had fled the store, Kristen still has no idea why Randy didn't shoot her. And so
It's
we
also
may
a
never know
preventative
why he
measure,
chose to spare her.
in a way.
But I think the fact that most of Randy's shootings were from farther away means that he was trying to distance himself from what he was doing. And after looking Kristen in the eyes, he couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger. After the chaos of the attack, investigators were trying to understand Randy's motive that night. So they
Nobody
searched
wants
his
to
home
believe
where they
that
found
that's
7
actually
boxes of
happening
12 gauge
around them.
shotgun ammunition, shooting goggles, ear protectors.
We all
and a
assume these
shotgun
people
butt
don't
stock.
really exist and
Police
aren't
also
really
ended
near
up
us.
taking some of his notebooks
But you never
with
know.
drawings and cartoons along with his computer as evidence. Together, these materials painted a clear picture for authorities, and digging deeper into his personal life reinforced that Randy was struggling with his gender identity and really documented his declining mental health. But the tapes he released that night, filmed over the past year planning the supermarket massacre, were the most telling, especially the strange details he focused on. You see, Randy was acutely concerned that his parents would throw away his posters after what happened, something that really shows how narcissistic he was. In the middle of planning a massacre, he was worried about his posters.
One thing I honestly hope that you guys do, give these posters to fans. You know, this room was something special. You know, the posters completely border the room. It looks amazing in here. Nobody's room looks quite like mine does. If you really think about it, it's very unique. I mean, you'll have my phone and all that. You could just post on my social media. Would anyone want these, you know? And I autographed the back of them. I autographed the back of all of them, so, you know, they're worth something.
But what's most clear in his tapes is how baffled Randy was that somehow no one took notice of the warning signs, especially his parents.
The warning signs were always there. They were there from the beginning. You could always say, what if, what if, what if? What could we have done? You know, how didn't we know? It was all there in front of your face, you know? Welcome to reality.
In these final videos Randy released the night of the massacre, it's abundantly clear that he's lost all touch with reality. He even says that he believes the cartoon character Ember is a goddess.
I believe
do you think
goddess,
you need to fire
he
guns?
went so far as
you
to
need
document
to go
his
and practice with them,
anticipation while sitting in
get
his
used
car,
to them, get comfortable
about
with
how
them.
His colleagues are blissfully unaware of his plans. There are hours and hours of tapes to pore over, and that's what makes this case so chilling. Something I found shocking was just how precisely
be able to
Randy
identify
planned
the sound
everything that was going to happen. Not only did he know who he would be working with and made sure to have 2 guns so nothing would stop him, and had videos ready to upload in the hour directly preceding the shooting, Randy also took the time to send an email to the actress who voiced the cartoon character Ember in the series he had created. Less than an hour before he shot his co-workers, Randy thanked her and said that by the time she read the email,
yes, a cartoon character.
Clearly, he had some very
from
strange
Danny
priorities
Phantom
in his last moments. But what's really crazy about this email is that in it, Randy apparently claims that he had a true purpose.
His whole motivation for this stuff is the ghost girls from the show Danny Phantom. Yes, that is his cop out for all of this and his reasoning that he's giving. Yeah. Pretty dumb.
Including the final one, the promised Westboro High Massacre. The voiceover actress didn't go into the details about what exactly Randy's true purpose for the videos were, but I'm guessing it had something to do with his belief that when he died, he would cross over to the animated world.
It's
now,
important
this may
stuff.
sound like the end of the story to you, but it isn't.
You got to be able to
Randy
differentiate
didn't think it was the end either.
whether it's a gun
Again,
or
all of the
backfire
videos that
or
Randy uploaded just before
fireworks.
He took his own life, told his side of the story.
So you know
the
how
bio
to
of his Twitter profile even
be
said that he was
cautious,
speaking
know what
from
you're looking
before
out for.
and beyond the grave. Watching his videos, I realized that they show a slow progression from the funny and goofy guy in his earlier videos into the monster who would show up on the night of the shooting. I actually found it really surreal to watch the Westboro High Massacre video myself. It starts with a swear-filled rant before it shows Randy readying 2 rifles, which were the ones he used in the shooting, and it even includes a few cutaway scenes that show him in the grocery store. Of course, showing the place that would later become a crime scene was disturbing, but it was made all the weirder by being followed with sections of Randy playing on a schoolyard playground. Still, what makes the whole thing even more bizarre is the overall poor quality of his legacy video, and the hundreds of comments below it ridiculing him for exactly this reason. Randy even went so far to make part of his final video a tribute to himself, with clips of him playing and sad music underneath. It's interesting to consider why exactly Randy targeted the supermarket.
It's a bit
In his journal
narcissistic, to be
entries,
honest.
He talked about how targeting the supermarket would be lame. But for some reason, he did it
So
anyway.
yeah, all you Danny Phantom
As it turns
fans,
out, Randy
red
said in one of
flag.
his videos that his father was a manager there, and the two weren't exactly getting along.
Once I started having lousy grades and applying for jobs, and I hated him. Didn't even want to look at him. And then all he seemed to care about was like me getting a full-time job and making money, and then trying to move out of the house and start my own life and all this, which I knew I was never gonna do. Prime example of people I hate in this world. Prime example of someone who could be nice and happy and easygoing and joking one day to you better straighten out your life the next. I thought I could be bipolar too. But good Lord. I hate my profession. I want to quit. Find another job. That's what you tell me to do. You hated your job for years. What'd you do? You took it out on your family. Way to go. That's definitely the answer to all your problems, isn't it? You hear that? That's me clapping and applauding from the heavens above. When's the last time you ever said you were proud of me? When's the last time you ever said I love you? And I'll tell you one thing. Back in elementary school, middle school, I used to worry about Dad dying the most out of anyone in this house because I loved him back then. Once high school,
so yes, he had a
and
father.
college and all that, and I
Arachnid.
found it impossible to love him anymore. And I just started hating guys more than anything.
Something I tracked down which gave me a new insight beyond what you might find about the Weiss Market shooting was Randy's autopsy report. In addition to the gruesome details of his death, the autopsy revealed a couple of really interesting things, and as I go through what I found, the details will only get more intriguing. Reading the autopsy report, I found out that Randy was wearing black makeup at the time of his death. The report says that
people assume like guns are so
which made me think that he had drawn his makeup
volatile that if you drop them, they'll go off.
Phantom wears around her eyes.
I mean, there's a chance, so you definitely don't want to drop them, but the chances are insanely slim.
Randy had 372 milliliters of diphenhydramine in his system when he died. For those of you who don't know, diphenhydramine is Benadryl, and you should never take more than the recommended amount, as it can be fatal. But Randy had ingested.
Well, he said he loved his dad, but then his dad stopped paying attention to him, so he grew to resent him.
Randy would have been essentially suffering from an overdose that night,
which is kind of like
would have been blurred. He could have felt really
worse than had he just disliked his dad his whole life, because it's like betrayal in a way.
I can only speculate about why Randy may have chosen to take this much of something that would harm him, but I think it's interesting to consider that he could have been seeing or hearing things that night. Of course, he had been planning this attack for a long time, and any hallucinations may not have affected what he did.
Like, it sounds like he actually wanted to be close with his dad, but because his dad was isolating him and not concerned, he resented his father for like betraying him and leaving him, abandoning him in a way, even though he was still there. He felt abandoned.
In a 2018 interview, Kristen came forward to speak on her experience, and she emphasized that Randy was suffering from a mental illness, and that the man who carried out these evil acts wasn't the person she and her co-workers knew and loved. This was someone different. After speaking with other employees, she says everyone agreed on one thing: they never saw this coming. And maybe that's the scariest part about this whole story. Whether it was a slow, inevitable buildup or a sudden snap, nobody could see the hidden demons just below the surface of Randy's quiet and unassuming demeanor until it was much too late. Although nothing can reverse this awful tragedy, perhaps it can serve as a lesson of the kinds of warning signs that may be able to alert us that someone is a danger to themselves, and potentially everyone around them too.
So it'd be fair to say that you weren't sure. I was positive it was you. Who is you? You. I'm looking at you.
A secret video catching a killer in a lie. An actress admitting to being violent on an audio tape. And eyewitnesses picking out a murderer in court. These are some bombshell pieces of evidence or smoking guns in recent trials. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
Okay. Yeah, that was weird.
Either ignore
Sorry, I was thinking through stuff in my head at the moment. At the end of that. Again, that was Explore With Us. EWU. Great channel. Yeah. Let me pull up the video I'm looking for.
I mean,
there we go. This is what we're really covering today.
He eats cupcakes. That's what he does. What's up, Brian? Remember me? I know a lot of you guys are probably like, oh, damn, Jadeon's probably like super excited and everything. I'm actually pissed because you guys were not supposed to know about this yet. And I know you guys are probably like, damn, Jadeon, you're contradicting yourself here. You posted it. You guys were not supposed to know about this yet. Like, we were trying to get this all, bro. a lot of things did not go according to plan.
I agree with you.
It sucks,
Arachnid.
but you know what? In life, you gotta just roll with the punches. But the stream that we were supposed to do with EDP,
Yeah, but you
when I was gonna do that
got disconnected, so I wasn't able to actually do it.
For all of this to start, the reason I'm here today, I could talk about it because the victim went public. So what happened was when EDP joined my Discord when he was about to do the interview with us, he didn't join, but he found a girl in my Discord, right? And in her Discord, she has her Instagram. So EDP, being the Rizzler that he is, he slides into her DMs and he initiates contact with her. I'm sad to report. No, actually, I'm happy / sad to report, but he slid in an actual.
Well, if you want, I can actually do a shout out to him that you can clip if you want to show him. I'll be like, "Hey, Mr. Samuel. Heard you went through some stuff. Hope you're feeling better. Keep up the energy. You'll be good." Maybe you can clip that, show him or something. I don't know. That'd be cool. Right back at you, bud. We look out for each other. Yeah, it's true.
15-year-old's DMs. Like, no joke. The girl is legit 15 years old and he slid in her DMs. So that's why this situation is so much more delicate than everything else, right? So fast forward a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, I low-key put EDP on, chat. I'm sorry. If it wasn't for me trying to do the interview with him, he would have never found her Discord and he would have never found her IG. So, but nah, jokes aside, let's fast forward a little bit more. After a couple days, shout out to my mods, especially Inside. Inside lets me know that he initiated contact with her. So the first thing I did was I hopped on a call with her. I talked to her. I made sure she was okay and everything. She was chilling. She was chilling. She was just like, yeah, nah, like, you know, he's a weirdo and stuff. And I told her mom about the situation. Her mom knew about it. So the first thing I decided to do was like, I had to hit up not EDP. I had to hit up Skeet. Something this big, like chat. Skeet sets up all the EDP catches that we do. He does all the work. He initiates all the contact. He does all the work. All I do is just show up and record. So I could have took this for myself and been like, you know what? I don't want anybody else to be a part of this. I want this to be me, myself, and I. But I literally was talking to myself. I was like, I can't do that.
You have a very strange way about you, bud.
To me. Skeet's been too much of a real friend to me.
Hey, what up, Freddy?
The biggest catch in EDP history, we gotta do it with the GOAT himself. So I hit up Skeet and we pulled up on him. We pulled up on him together. We called so many people EDPs, but we actually caught the back-to-back champ. Because that's what he is now.
The back-to-back
EDP is a back-to-back cupcake champion. So we get all the information about all the DPs that he was sending. Brody was FaceTiming her. It was crazy. Oh, she just texted me now. Oh, really? Apparently he's shitting us on Twitter. Can you send me the tweets, please? But the moral of the story is we caught him. We caught him in 4K. It's really not that deep. I mean, it is deep. Brody's going to jail. He sent DPs to a 15-year-old girl. He sent videos.
Oh no, I've been told, Arachnid. Don't you worry.
Allegedly. The reason why
by you yourself and others.
I didn't want this to go out public until after he got arrested. You know, I wanted him to get arrested. I wanted him to be behind a jail cell because at the end of the day, what is catching him again?
You've definitely told me that.
Nothing new.
On several
Same shit,
occasions.
Different day. So I wanted this to be different by him being behind bars.
As if you think I have a short
but
memory.
It got leaked out, so it being leaked out and everything, I was just like, okay, fuck it, we ball. Oh, okay, I got some tweets.
I'm cool with it. We all got a little tism.
Hold up. I gotta go to his Twitter. Let's see what he said. We live in a day and age where little skank-ass hoes can go around here purposely setting up ninjas. B-word, get a life, and get the F off the internet. I'm a piece of ish, but niggas still want my picture. Okay. Damn, bro, he's really tweeting out here. Yo, Brian! I know you watching this, bro. Why was you stressing so much that day, Brian? Why was you stressing so much? Don't make me pull back up on you. I know your every move, Brian. Only Brian understands what I'm saying right now, but you're probably wondering how I knew so much, how I knew where you were gonna be. Brian, I got eyes in the sky. I don't even need to put up a UAV for you, bro. Do you wanna go round 3? And you know why I'm saying round 3. You know why. Brian, you know exactly why. Hey, Chad, that's for Brian. Jeez. That's for Brian. Only Brian gets it. Chad, we haven't even we've had this in the vault for like a month. I was willing to wait a year to drop this video. That's how bad.
Yep, that's definitely not the translation,
But now that it's all leaked out there and everything, I was just like, okay, let me drop the picture. Drop it. I mean, we'll drop the video, but what I'm saying is,
no problem,
the way I want to drop it, we have a lot to do. But
I am a little hyped up, a little nervous energy. I've never done moderating before for a panel, so I'm definitely nervous. Want to make sure I do a good job.
I'm not talking to you. He's talking to you.
My nigga, this is bullshit, man. That y'all doing right now. You know, this is not a fucking.
That boy was pleading with me. That boy said, "Please." You know, it's just funny.
Yeah, the creep catchers. I watched a lot of them, but I realized that they're actually doing more harm than good. Because catching these creeps this way is just letting them back out there into society. Yeah, you get their face up, but not that many people are gonna see your channel, let's be honest. Even like the most advanced people. There's tons of people out there that have never even seen To Catch a Predator, so even getting their face out there isn't gonna do much good. It's much better to just find a way to work with the authorities to take care of these people. While it is good to see these people get caught and confronted, I'd rather if the cops just stepped up their game and did a better job of it. True.
He looked at the man with the cupcake outfit on. Bro, chat, while we were setting this all up, I was like, I need a cupcake outfit. I need a cupcake outfit. I need a cupcake outfit. This is amazing. Appreciate you guys, man. But, you know, this is way bigger than entertainment. You feel me? I actually want this scum off the streets. Because, bro, he's already gotten off.
I would actually have more respect if they did just beat their asses.
It would feel so much better
to be honest.
See him in a jail cell for this. You know what I mean? That's like the ultimate satisfaction for me. So police have all my information and stuff. I'm willing to show up to court. I mean, actually, I am gonna be.
You
at
should
the court.
tell your mom that.
I'm part of the investigation now, so I don't want to tell too much.
But
because
if a guy asks,
I want you guys to
asks if he can send her DP, that means he wants to send her.
You know what, bro? We gotta give
Dr.
Brian
Pepper.
a little bit. We gotta give it.
DP can also mean something else, like double penetration.
Lacking at the dialysis. Chad, I'm evil. I'm evil, Chad. I learned a lot from Nico. When it came to planning for this, I learned a lot. When's it dropping? I'd say it will definitely drop in September. Yo! Yo! Hey, wait, hold up. Hold up, that's tough. An old tale told again. Yo, this is tough. That's a big W. A tale old as time being retold. Hey, you know what? Here, make your best EDP and meme memes,
right,
and we'll make a new channel in the Discord, and I'll react to those tomorrow.
Is that what EDP? No, we're talking about DP as in dick pics. I didn't know that's what EDP stands for, though. That's crazy.
I'm about to tell you what's about to happen, but are you ready? Tell your friends to join the stream right now. Send your friends the link right now. Tell them to join. Tell your friends to join. Tell your friends to fucking join right now, chat. Bro, can you hear my heart? Can you fucking hear my heart? Y'all hear that shit? Okay, okay.
Yeah, but it's better to just get with the cops before confronting these people. To make sure you're doing it right and you're not like... Because there are some people who cheat that do these channels that they don't tell them that they're like 14 or something like that until the day of, and then they send a follow-up message and be like when they're supposed to meet and be like, oh, by the way, I'm 14 or something, and they're just like, what? So and then they pull up on them. And it's like, I didn't know she was 14. So I don't know. I don't trust the catcher guys I like what they're doing, but I wish they would do it in a way that guarantees they go to jail.
Okay. Okay. Bro, feel my heart. Feel my heart. Fuck, feel my heart.
Bro, it's pumping, bro. It's pumping.
Oh my god.
How much? When?
Okay, bro. In a minute.
Bro,
I thought I was getting phase drugged.
Oh my god! Yo. Shit's crazy, bro.
Chat, you're about to be a part of history. I love you, Jesus.
Yeah, but that's kind of the thing. I don't think you
there
should be
he is.
doing it for clout. I don't think they should be doing it for videos on YouTube. I think they should be doing it to actually get these guys off the streets.
Man, so is the allegations true, bro? Like, I'm just really trying to figure out.
Lawyer.
Lawyer?
Wait, you actually have a lawyer working on the process and shit?
I don't say shit. Lawyer.
Yeah, because you're gonna be like riding on yourself, you know. You can't be snitching on yourself.
Real G's move in silence like lasagna.
But like, I feel like people are just trying to set you up at this
Who
point.
is that
Like,
guy?
I don't know like what's going
I know
on.
that
But,
guy.
like, it doesn't even seem real at this point. You know what I mean?
In the bottom left.
They are. Did you piss somebody off to like set
But I
them
don't
up
know
like
where
that?
from.
Because like, why would somebody want to set you up? Like, they gotta have some personal beef with you.
Well, something you have to understand, and I've been, I'm not trying to come off as condescending, so I apologize. This is something that I've told people this shit way,
You wanna make the
like
reveal?
about a few years
You
ago.
wanna make the reveal?
See,
Is it time? I can't hear it. Is it time?
when you
Chat, do I
when
make
you
the reveal
do
yet?
something that you're passionate about that other people can't do, you know what I mean, at your level, you know what I mean, they start making up shit and they start trying to make your
These
life
guys
as
just doing it for
miserable
clicks.
as they possibly can.
But
And that's
EDP
what-
is a
and that's basically
public
all this shit
figure,
is,
so the
I mean,
simple fact that he's getting called out for
hate,
doing it a second time
jealousy,
is beneficial
you know what
in
I
this
mean?
aspect.
That's
So-
what it is.
What do you do with that
But
hate?
until the cops actually get him,
I mean,
He
me
eats
personally,
cupcakes. That's what he does. What's up, Brian? Yeah! Remember me, nigga? You're goated! You're fucking goated!
Hey, Toby, bro. It's you. Yo. Oh my god. Yo,
I'm
he
very
hit the
confused.
tag. He hit the tag, bro.
Did I miss something there?
years
Do I
ago.
make the reveal?
See,
Is it time? I can't hear it. Is it time?
Hey Jelly, what's up?
Chat, do I
when
make
you
the reveal
do
yet?
something that you're passionate about that other people can't do, you know what I mean, at your level, you know what I mean, they start making up shit and they start trying to make your life as miserable as they possibly can. And that's what, and that's basically all this shit is, dude. I mean, hate, jealousy, you know what I mean? That's
So-
what it is.
What do you do with that hate?
I mean,
He
me
eats
personally,
cupcakes. That's what he does. What's up, Brian? Yeah! Remember me, nigga?
Is that all he says? Okay, sorry, I thought I missed something there, but no, that is exactly all it was. I don't know why you got so scared and ran.
Hey, Toby, bro. It's you. Yo. Oh my god. Yo, he hit the tag. He hit the tag, bro.
I told you, Brian. I'm everywhere.
Oh no.
Bro, this is round 4.
Yeah.
This is, no, this is round 3. I pulled up on him twice. When y'all see the video, this is my third time pulling up on him. He doesn't know how I keep on finding him. Brian, I have eyes everywhere.
I didn't get to finish my fucking cupcake.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be honest, man. I'm not gonna lie. I probably shit Brent.
Oh, that
right
guy
now.
reminds me of Carl
probably shit
Jacobs.
Brent,
That's
bro.
why I thought I knew
Hey,
who he
it's a
was.
lie. So why do you leave? Why do you leave? If it's a lie, why do you leave? Why do you leave? Yo, Canal, you're goated. PTK, you're goated.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Goated.
I had to.
Bro, Chad, Canal texts me, and he's like, bro, I checked into it. It's real.
Yeah, Ghost is the one that I actually have some respect
fucking
for.
strings.
You're
I don't want to do this. Do not know.
Bro.
There are very few of the catchers that I actually have respect for. Ghost is one of them.
I wanted to wait a little bit longer, but I just couldn't. Like.
No, I must have missed what you said, Holy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Polite plead guilty. I'm so joyful. What?
He just texted me. He said, "Have a good day."
Bro, you know.
Polite pled guilty. Okay, I read now. I read good now. Who is? I don't know who Polite is though. Brother Polite. I might be missing this. Oh no. I don't think I know what you're talking about. Good. Anybody that actually gets brought to justice, I'm all for. I don't know who Polite is, but fuck him. Sexually assaulted a 14-year-old. Fuck that guy. Yeah. That's if he makes it though, Jelly. They're not very nice to chomos. They don't get a good life in prison, as they shouldn't. They ruin somebody's life, their life should be ruined the rest of it. Stop throwing up West Side signals, kid. You're late for tennis practice. Holy fuck. Yeah, fuck that guy. Oh, I didn't know, Jelly. I would have watched. Fuck. Damn. I'm at, is it available on your channel? I'll watch it later. I got like a 2-hour gap between my stream. Well, probably a little bit more. I'm going to make my stream short today. I'm probably going to watch this video, and then I'm going to start setting some things up for the panel I have tonight. Which I need to... I'm going to quickly do something wrong. While this is happening. But no, that's awesome news. I'm always glad to see a chomo put away. Give him life, give him death. One or the other. Those are my thoughts. I'm scheduling tonight's stream. Live chat. Good. There we go. Okay. Sorry, I had to schedule my stream for later. Make sure I don't forget. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'll definitely check out your... I'll rewatch your coverage of the case later. But yeah, that's amazing news. Getting a chomo off the streets. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah. Oh no, you're fine. I'm literally watching another chomo getting caught. It's EDP caught again. So technically it's on topic, so you're not far off. I appreciate the dropping of the good news, and I will definitely be watching that later. Thank you. Jelly with the hat and for the rings. Make sure you give her a follow. Let's plug the channel in here. Give me one moment. Let me grab it. Bum, bum, bum. Jelly with the Hanafuda earrings. Angelica Diallo. Mad Soper and all the things. Check her out. I may be clicking on the wrong channel. I'm not sure. Yeah, EDP got caught again. So that's what we were watching. This guy right here. Right there. EDP. That cupcake eating bastard. Yeah, everybody make sure that you visit her channel, sub up, hit the like button, check out the different videos she's got, including the one from this morning, the live from this morning apparently, where she watched the trial. Let's go. Alright, I'm gonna hit play and we're gonna roll back through this. You don't just want to, you have to.
Wait, what happened? What happened?
He just texted me. He said, "Have a good day."
Bro,
Jelly's
you
booty
know what's crazy?
pudding,
I'll leak
huh?
this about it. When we first pulled up on him, this nigga called the cops on himself.
Jelly?
Also, he also hit on.
I don't know what... Hi, I'm Dave.
Hi, Dave.
How are you?
I just want to tell you thank you, bro. I appreciate
no
you
problem.
being willing to do that before you took off. Like, real talk. That's
Yeah.
badass of you.
No problem. I appreciate you. You stopped by. You helped me make content. You're a real one.
Is that what you call it? I thought you were just kicking it. I thought it mattered, Dave.
You do. But if you can't make content, I'll talk to you offline.
Hell yeah. For real, bro. Thank you.
You're welcome. Anytime, bud.
All right, later.
Thanks. I will look into it on my own time, I guess. What's up, Genevieve? I gotta look up the booty pudding at some point. Not a phrase I thought I'd ever utter.
As soon as I joined this call, he said, "You're a good-looking guy."
Oh my gosh.
That's creepy.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what he's trying to do with that information, but...
Bro, here, text him and be like, you know what? He's gonna go to jail. I'll give him $1,000 if he comes back.
Okay, I'm gonna say,
tell him I'm gonna give him $1,000 if he comes back.
Give you $1,000.
You're going to jail, buddy.
All right, so I said, Dion said he would give you $1,000 if he comes back. If you come back, sorry, fuck. There you go. I'm not blocked yet. I'm not blocked yet, so we know.
Yo, I'm blocked. I'm literally blocked on everything.
How did he not recognize your voice?
Bro, you're goated. Oh my gosh.
Oh no.
That's what we do.
I don't know how that got set up. That got set up.
Please no.
How did PTK? How did you set this up?
I heard your pussy
first of all,
taste like
this pissed me off.
mustard.
My name's Pierce. I go by Pierce the Kid.
Pierce, my bad, Pierce, my bad.
No, you're good.
Pierce
So
the Kid also
this
sounds
whole
like an
month-
absolutely
I know
horrible
you,
name.
Got in
For the
contact with one
record.
of my old editors, old as fuck, and you're like, yo, good shit. And me and him had a plan. We were like, the mission was called Feed Him That Cupcake, where we did a lot of research on EDP, and you were ahead of us on this, but we did a bunch of research on EDP, and we were originally gonna just literally hand him a cupcake, and we thought it'd be funny just to deliver a cupcake or get him caught again. But we never got to that. And then me and EDP were literally DMing because I was trying to play buddy just in case something happens for this interview. Because I saw you, I was gonna interview him originally, and then I saw you plan out do this. I was like, oh fuck, it's not gonna work. Then I saw it didn't work for you, so I was like, wait, what the fuck? And then his TikTok got deleted. And this motherfucker, I have like 400K on TikTok, and he was asking me, he was like, yo, I'll just interview for free as long as you fucking shout out my TikTok. So I was like, I'm not gonna shout out his TikTok, but I was like, I'll take the interview. And then as soon as we planned the interview for today, and as soon as I check my Instagram, woke up, check my Instagram, I see your shit trending. I'm like, fuck, what the fuck?
R&D on
You're one step ahead of me again.
Mustard.
Bro, God works in such mysterious ways. So you just had this set up today.
Bro, no, on God, I had all this set up in literally an hour. Like, literally, I'm gonna show you this video. I had to send proof of me calling him to obviously for Cano to get in contact with Cano, and like literally, I called him. What's up, man? Yo, what's up, man? And like I had to get in contact with him, call and be like, yo, what questions should I ask? And in this video, he's like, I don't give a fuck. He's like, if I feel disrespected, I'ma fucking leave. I was like, all right, man, you do you. I was like, I'm gonna set up the live stream and stream. And as soon as I got that video, I sent it, and then Cano got in contact, and that's the shit that happened.
You're goated, bro. I would call him. I have his number or his old number, but he changed it because a lot of stuff happens. But it's all good though.
Hey, if I was, well, I can't say if I was him, but you know, 1,000's 1,000. I'll join back in.
Bro,
should I try calling him on Instagram right now? See if he answers.
Try calling him.
All right, I'm gonna let you talk too. I'm gonna talk, and then obviously you can talk too.
Bro, Canel, he'll be able to go band to band with us. Wait, where you at right now, Canel?
I'm in ATL right now.
Hey.
Filming 7 episodes.
He blocked me.
He blocked you?
No.
He blocked me after he saw the Jadeon said he would give you $1,000 if he came back.
Chat.
I guess he didn't want to go ban for ban. Get your chat to spam him. See what he says. His DMs are open. His DM requests are open.
Yeah. I think it's like Big Sexy EDP. Hold up, chat.
It is Big Sexy EDP. Yep.
Well, that's $1,000. You know how the economy is right now. I could use $1,000.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, and you can go back to him. Oh, I forgot he blocked me. I can't look it up. Could you pull it up on a thing and like screen share it on here?
Yeah.
Could you screen share it on here? And then I'll just show my chat.
He's already blocked me, so I really can't like.
We don't know what actually happened behind the scenes. All I know is, he's kind of been trolling him. Like there's some girl or something that was talking to him from his server, his Discord server or something, and she's been feeding him all the information, and he popped on to confront him, and he just dipped. That's all I've caught so far. So there's supposed to be there's like a 5-hour long video of Gideon going over it. I was assuming this was going to be the actual, like, him pulling up and catching him and talking to him, but maybe not.
Sexy EDP.
This might just be them talking about it. I'm going to grab a different video real quick. Because there's also this one, which is a shorter video, but it might actually have what we're looking for.
We now have new footage.
This should be the actual confrontation, maybe? I don't know. Let me see if I can find a... I don't see one like directly from Gideon on it. Aside from like a 5-hour long one. Yeah, I'll just show this one. This one's probably going to have what I'm looking for. There was a confrontation where he like pulled up on him.
EDP situation. Take a look.
That was just him popping into the
Brian, why do you
thing.
think we're here? Could you answer me that, Bryant? Brian, don't be like this, Bryant. I just have a few questions. I want to know what this picture is of you with the makeup on. Do you recall this picture, Bryant? Bryant, can you look here? I just want to know what this is. Like, what in the actual f is this? Bryant?
But I'm telling you right now, if you f me over, goes wrong in any way, shape, or form.
There we go.
Give your soul to the Lord.
Because your ass belongs to me.
Probably just like everybody else, I'm not surprised that he's been
That's
caught
creepy
again.
as fuck.
In this specific interaction between Gideon, EDP, and Skitter, it was in front of a dialysis center. It's surprising to me, and probably to everybody else, that he's still not in prison. Though that very well might change due to this.
Alright, that's not that funny, but it is, in a way. I'm fat, I'm allowed to make the joke. About meeting.
I will keep everybody updated with the facts. Peace.
Okay, maybe. Never mind. When it said dialysis, I was thinking diabetes, but it's still funny. Whatever. I do what I want. Hello, my friends. Uh-oh. I was showing my background. It was sliding OV. Well, I'm going to make this a really short stream today. I'm going to wrap it up already. Don't hate me. I love you all. I'm going to start getting some stuff ready for the thing. I need to make a thumbnail or find a thumbnail or do something. It's going to be a weird night tonight. This is my first time. 6 p.m. it's starting Eastern Standard Time. Or, sorry. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I apologize. 6 p.m. my time. I'm moderating the debate, and I'm a little nervous about it, so need to work that out, do some stuff, and then I will be on. Maybe take a nap. Who knows? Anxiety is going to be building because it's something new and something different, but I'm sure once I get into it, it'll be fine. The debate is going to be on relationships. We got Alex playing with fire. We got not Eli Monty. I've got Easy. I've got Ginger Ramoth. I've got Lauren De Laguna. And I've got Tiberius D. Those are the 6 participants on the panel, and then I will be moderating. It was going to be Tom, but he's got to work, so. Excuse me. Yeah, I'll be streaming it here. It'll be streamed on Easy's channel and whoever else of the other creators that are there. If they want to show it on their channels, they can do so as well. But yeah, you can watch it here or you can watch it on Easy's, whatever you prefer. But I love you all, and thank you for being here today. I know it's a short stream, and if you are here and you're looking for somebody to watch, let's see who is live. Is Speakeasy live right now? Oh, it looks like Easy is live right now, so go ahead and head over there. I tell you to say EmpDave raid, but you're probably already there. You know what? Fuck it. We're gonna try it. There's not a lot of us, but we can pretend like we're raiding.
There was a no.
Give me 1 sec. Before you go, don't go yet. So we got to drop. So this is what I want everyone to say, and I want you to spam it. We need elbow coughs, and then hi, I'm Dave, and then elbow coughs. So just like that. I mean, you could do different numbers of elbow coughs, but this is what we're doing.
Listen, look at him.
All right.
Dank over here kissing
This is what we're gonna do.
Mean Girls, right? Dank over
Are we
here
ready?
kissing ass for the Mean Girls. Remember this, Danky boy?
We're waiting.
It's called elbow cough.
Remember this,
elbow
Dank?
cough.
Oh, that's right.
Remember,
You're
Dank?
not gonna come up here because you're a fucking pussy.
Oh, even she knows.
So if you
you're
type
a
in
pussy.
EL, you'll see elbow cough.
She
All
knows
right?
you're a pussy.
3,
You small
2,
man.
You
Even
small
1.
big man.
Click it.
Even Tag.
Let's go.
Yo, even your girl said you got a small package. Damn, bro.
He's not gonna tell you. You guys, that's what you don't understand.
Dang.
This man hates women just like Jim Terry hates women.
Oh shit.
Just like Rap hates women, just like Jimbo hates women.
Oh, Rap? Oh shit.
He's Dink's actually terrified of me.
EDP raid.
Come on, you bitch. Bitch. Come on. Oh, I
EDP
forgot.
raid.
You're terrified of strong women. Come on. And you I
EDP
forgot.
raid.
You're terrified of strong women. And you won't come up here.
Thank you, Dave.
Pussy ass motherfucker. Sure is losing her house. Dink's about to be homeless. Yep. Oh, sure is losing her house. Dink's about to be homeless. Well, it's very fitting for a Californian.
Thank you, guys. Love you.
Actually.